This is a great event for me. I do enjoy this time for a whole host of reasons. Not the least of which is that I do like to talk a lot, and I like to talk with this group. And I'll say what I say every year, which is that I so appreciate all of you, us in the company, and those of you that have come to be a part of this. Because, as I say every year, our success and our growth and our development is in no small part because of your support. And it means a great deal to me. So thank you for being here. This is a pretty big turnout, actually, and I'm pleased. There's so much happening with TACO, and you're going to hear about some of that from Will and others. But I think we've set ourselves on a course of greatness, and all of us in the company have been challenged with rising up and meeting the challenge and coming to the occasion, and everybody is doing it. So, this has been an interesting 12 months, or particularly 6 months, because we had to make some decisions about what we were going to do with this business. Were we going to grow it, sustain it, protect it, or were we going to maybe sell it and move on? Because that option is obviously always open. Well, we brought Will in last year to help me and all of us drive the company forward, because I anticipated that we would need to do some things differently, much more professionally than I was certainly ever capable of doing. So Will came on board and has successfully taken our organization and all of us, I think, to a different thought level and a different level altogether. And I think it's been in some ways a hard 12 months, but in other ways very rewarding. Culminating in the last 2 months, the acquisition of a company in Italy called Ascol. And we've talked about this company over the last 2 or 3 years because we've had a relationship with them which has been significant to our advancement in the high efficiency circulator product line. Very important because the United States government is now regulating efficiency on absolutely everything, right? From light bulbs to pumps to everything they can possibly regulate. So with the acquisition of Ascol, it supplemented our own product line. We had the technology, but it has supplemented our product line with I think a much higher technology product than we had, and offered us a tremendous advancement. Also, something I've wanted to do for most of my life, it has allowed us to now have a position in the European market, which is very significant for us. So we now have manufacturing facilities in the United States, in Canada, recently in Panama, in China we have facilities, and in Vietnam. So what's essentially happened to this little company, which most of you have heard me refer to as my little experiment, and I call it an experiment as opposed to a company because it has defied most of all of the odds that have been put up against it and succeeded. And it's done it with dignity, with class, with ethics, and with fun, and with great people. This little experiment has gone from what I refer to an American company based in Rhode Island to a global company based in America. I'm so proud of this company and of our people, what we stand for. The HydroFlow folks in Nashville have added a huge element of change and diversity to our organization, and that little organization is growing growing well, and to think about what it was when I began in this role and what it is now. It's an amazing story, and I think we're all very blessed because it's provided for so many, not just us, but all of those that touch us. You know, it's provided a wonderful, wonderful life, and it's taken a lot to get here, and so I thank everybody for their role. And just in closing with my comments, and I'm going to turn this over to Will, but I have something special that I want to share. Where's Dan Holohan? Come here. Well, please, come here. I get away with that at work. So everybody, I think, knows Dan. And Dan is retiring. And it occurred to us that we wanted to do something special. Dan's been a friend of TACO, and not partial to TACO, but a friend to TACO, and very fair to TACO, I think, and fair to me. And our story has an interesting beginning and a wonderful end. It's not over, actually, right? But I would offer forth the fact that Dan has contributed so much to the industry in so many ways: education, humor, writing, almost anything we can imagine, and friendship, most of all, to all of us, loyalty and friendship. So what we've done is to create an award to be given every year by TACO. It actually has a name. It's the Dan Holohan Lifetime Contribution to Comfort. And this award will be given by TACO every year to the person or persons or institution or company that we feel has contributed the most to the industry, to comfort, to all the things you represent, in a way that's full of love, happiness, and laughter. And this year, here is the award. Stay at TACO in our facility. And every year the recipient will receive a cup. And this year, in honor of you, the inaugural award goes to you. Here you go.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
I just love this man and this company and all my many friends, and this means the world to me. And gosh, what can I say? Thank you. Thank you.
So I probably was a little longer-winded than I should have been, but it's just so much fun for me to be here. I really do look forward to this morning all year long to share time. You know, I have this philosophy in life, which I'll share with you quickly if you haven't heard this. I believe that the greatest blessing that we're given in life, or one of them, one of the greatest blessings, is the chance to share time with whoever. But I just believe that if we share time with people, it doesn't matter who. If we share time and listen, everybody has a story. And what I've learned in my life is that 99% of the time, those stories are more interesting than mine. And if we take the time to sit and listen, talk, share, then we're better for it. And I encourage everybody with this. Every time I speak to groups of people, I just take the time because it's my favorite thing, is sharing time. So I appreciate you all coming here and being with us this morning. I love this little company with all my heart and soul. I intend to perpetuate it and grow it, protect it. save it with the help of all of us. So I'm going to let Will pick up the pieces here. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all very much. God bless.